everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a polymer clay donut. In order to make a plain donut without any sprinkles or added features, all you really need is some oven-baked clay. And then I also suggest getting a tool. I like these purple tools. It comes with 3 in a pack and a rolling pin, and you can get it at pretty much any craft store right in the same aisle with the clay. And possibly some shaped cookie cutters. You can buy these little clay cookie cutters in the clay aisle as well. Take your 40 or 50% off coupon and get them for pretty cheap. And if you'd like to make them into a charm, then you'll need an eye pin, which can be found in any craft store's jewelry section and even such places as Walmart and Meijer. If you are making the donut into a charm, then you'll also need some wire cutters and a pair of pliers. First, I'm going to show you how to make a basic donut. Like I said, you'll need some oven-baked clay. I usually use Sculpey 3. You can also get Fimo and Primo and some other brands as well. You can only use clay that has baking instructions on the package, and you can only bake them in an oven or a toaster oven, never a microwave because it won't harden. I'll put this here for reference. I already have a bunch of donut bases rolled out. So to make the donut, you'll just need a ball of clay. If you want to swirl it, just get 2 colors of clay and kind of work them together by twisting. Take your ball of clay. I like to roll it out in the palms of my hands. Uh-oh, oven timer, because I'm having pizza. Then you've got to flatten it out, flattening it between a couple of my fingers and then making sure that the sides are nice and rounded. I like to keep the top rounded and the bottom flattened. If you can tell on the one I already made, the bottom is more flattened out than the top. Then I take my tool. You can use a toothpick or any thin item to poke the hole in your donut, but this just happens to be my favorite tool. Find the center as closely as possible and poke this all the way down into it. Flip it over. Just poke a little hole, like don't put it all the way through. Next is frosting, unless you just want to leave it plain. I'm going to show you how to get frosting, but I'll do a different shape. If you don't have cookie cutters, you can always make the shape yourself, or just flatten out some clay and lay it on top of the donut like this. And obviously you don't want it to be that big, but then you would just poke the hole back down. You'd have to blend in the frosting to the donut. You don't want it to stick up like this. So I'm just flattening out this clay. Then I'm going to take my star cookie cutter and cut out a star. And you'll probably have to take a tool to get the clay out. This is going to be too small for your donut, so you need to flatten it out a little bit more while keeping the shape. I'm putting that on the top of the donut and flattening it out a little bit more. Go ahead and re-poke the hole in the same spot that you did before. Now to make it into a charm. I'm cutting the eye pin down to size. Take your pliers and just bend the tip of the eye pin a little bit. This helps it to stay in the creation. And stick that right in. And you want the circle part to be facing forwards. So when you put the jump ring on, it will be facing the right way on the jewelry. Then to help it stay in better, I push in the clay around it. Then I use a part of the eye pin I cut off and I push in the clay. And of course you have to smooth that out when you're done, but I'll do that later. At this point, you're going to bake your creation. All decorations are done after baking except for glass seed beads. You can stick these right into the clay and you can bake them right in with it. So I can show you how to do that. Just go ahead and stick them right down into the frosting and make sure they're stuck in really well. So you can add as many as you want, and then you'll have to fix the hole in the middle again. Also, before you bake, you could add translucent liquid Sculpey, and it will be kind of like a glazed frosting. You can add paint into this to get it to be any color you want. After your creation is completely baked and hardened and cooled off, then you can add different types of designs. For this one, I did puffy paint. I used these Scribbles fabric paints, and I stuck on this little rhinestone right into the puffy paint. If you can tell, it's right there. You can also stick on rhinestones and other decorations with Sculpey glaze, and you can get satin or gloss. Gloss will be more shiny than satin. On this one I attached micro marbles with the Sculpey glaze, and on this one I attached glitter. So you would just put down the Sculpey glaze, attach the decoration of choice, let it dry, and then add another coat on top to secure it. And also a tip to keep eye pins in. It looks a little messy, but you're not going to see the top when it's on your jewelry. Put a little bit of the Sculpey glaze around the eye pin and it will help it to stay in. Like I said, you can add micro marbles, glitter, mini sequins, cane slices of polymer clay. You can buy these for really cheap on eBay or Etsy. And here's another type of glitter. You can also add other types of sequins, little pearls, anything that's small enough to go on it. You could even add these ribbon flowers if you want to decorate your donut like that. Hopefully this video is helpful and you find a bunch of cute ways to decorate your donuts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or requests or anything of that sort, please leave me comments below. And check out all my links in the down bar. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. And you guys have a great rest of the day. I will see you soon. Bye.